Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Bag Lunches 123, and we are currently in a building phase of our garage. My wife and I have decided to put in a playroom in our garage. We have a 3-car garage, gratefully, and we're going to be dividing the single-car garage into a playroom. So hang tight, I'll show you what it looks like currently. You can see lots of tools and different things, so hang tight, kick back and watch. It's going to be a process. All right, as you can see, the process has really begun. We've gotten rid of some things, kind of getting cleaned up. We're going to get all the stuff over here moved over here so that we can get ready to start building our wall that's going to go right between these two. Hang tight, it's coming along slowly but surely. All right, we've been to our local Lowe's and we got the lumber we needed to start framing out the room. All right, we have our lumber here, and now we're going to start the assembly process of the frame portion. We got our saw here. We're gonna get our measurements marked off and start cutting. Well, the weather started getting bad, so we had to take this inside. Luckily, I was able to get quite a few pieces cut up so I can start framing. All right, now we're measuring out every 16 inches. You see on that line for our studs to be attached. All right, we got these set up on 16-inch centers. I haven't pushed against the wall because it's just me. So I'm going to use the leverage to kind of push against the wall. Kind of start screwing along this way to get the wall started. Finally got one piece of the frame in. Still have to do this part over here, put in a door, and then next will be drywall. So today on this video, teaching August how to use a speed square. Go ahead, grab that, grab the line, buddy. Right down there. Bam! That's a good line. Now we'll cut the line. Cut it with the chop saw. Good job, buddy. Thank you for helping me. We're using our cred joiner for our beams because we do not have a framing nail gun. So we're.
What's a framing nail gun?
That's what they normally use to do studs with on frames. So we're improvising with what we have to make it work. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead, buddy. Yeah, we got the cred joiner out. Push, buddy.
What?
Push it all the way down.
Okay.
And then go straight down with it. Keep going. View of how I'm getting everything lined up and square. Don't have anyone to kind of help hold it right at the moment. So just kind of using one of my clamps to hold the level in place so that I can get everything level, get it screwed up there. Got the door frame in and all the framing done. Might be putting in a little secret door somewhere over there for the kids to crawl through. Hang in for that. we got a lot accomplished. I want to give a big shout out to my father-in-law who came over and helped me finish up some of the framing, and we got some drywall in, and we started putting in some insulation on this side, and we got a door, and it is coming along with this playroom. These are two of the colors that we wanted to try. Can you guess which color we are going to choose to paint it? So the one on the right or the one on the left? What do you think? All right, now we've got the wall completely up. Got the door in. Got the door framed well. Fortunately, I won't be able to open it all the way because of the trailer, but closes in. There you have it. Next part, we'll be putting mud on the wall and some tape, and then eventually texturing it. This should be fun. Welcome back to another day in the room. You can see we got the drywall up. And today I'm gonna get muddy with my buddy. We're gonna do some drywall mud finishing. What do you think?
Okay.
We got our bucket of all-purpose mud. I'm gonna get it open and get some mud going. Teaching my little man how to do some finishing. We're starting out with some screws, right, buddy? So you put it on one way.
There's kind of more right there.
Yeah, we're gonna get those with some tape. Remember, you put it on one way and,
Yeah, this way.
and take it off the other way, right?
Yeah.
Good job, buddy. Oh, just dropped this plate. All right. Love you, dude. I'm giving it kind of a sanding down to kind of knock off any big pointy spots or anything like that to kind of smooth it down, and then tomorrow I'll be putting another layer of mud along the seams and then the screw holes, and then it'll need to be sanded again, and then another layer, and then we're going to spray it. Trick that my dad taught me: when you're done at the end of the day and you've cleaned off your drywall knives, hit it with a little WD-40, and that'll keep it from rust and then make your drywall knives last a lot longer. All right, now that we got the mud on the wall, we're going to use our sanding block to knock off some of the edges and kind of thin out the side, so that when you go to put the texture on and go to paint it, it'll be nice and smooth, and hopefully you won't see the seams. Granted, I'm not a professional, so I'm sure there's some of you out there that probably looking at this and said, you could do it this way, you do it that way. This is the way that I was taught to do growing up as a kid. Hang there, I gotta get dusty a little bit more and get it smooth off. So here we go. Welcome back to a new day. Today, this texture day. We got the walls all set up for it. So we're going to thin this down so that we can put it in our spray gun here and go from there. I'm going to do a couple of test hits on a piece of drywall that we had left over, and just so that I make sure that I get my texture just the way that I want it. Alright, and as you can see, the texture has begun. See up here, that's the smooth wall. So we go into our texture. It is very loud. So I will maybe do a time lapse. So as you can see, stuff gets everywhere. So if this is something you're doing, probably should wear a mask so you don't breathe any of this stuff in. I currently have an N95 on myself. But yeah, we're gonna let this dry throughout the day, and then I'm gonna come back this evening, kind of hit it with a soft piece of sandpaper or one of those sanding blocks that I have to kind of just knock the edges off of it, and that'll be our textured wall. All right, with this texture, I'm adding some water to my joint compound, this mud, so that it's really thin, almost a little thicker than a milkshake. That will allow it to spray through the gun and not clog up, and it's helping me get the texture that I'm looking for. PSI for this texture, I don't think you can see it there. I'm running it at 40 PSI. All right, we got the texture on both walls. Come in. So the next step will be to let this dry, and then this evening I'll come out here and hit it with sanding block. This is one side of the wall. Come around to the other side. It's a new day, and as you can see, the texture has dried. So now I'm going to take a fine, coarse sanding block right here, and then we're just going to run it over it softly and knock off any tall spots. And that'll be your texture. And then next will be just painting. We got the wall already. Got the texture where we want it. The next part's going to be painting. Did you guess which color we were going to use? Is it going to be the one there? Or there? We'll just have to see. So, if you're one who chose the color on the left, you would be right. That is the color we chose. It is known as Peach Nectar. Coming together. Welcome to the room. Oh, I gotta get the lights on in here. As you can tell, we've got the paint together. everything is painted. Today, we're gonna work on getting the trim up around the crown, as well as some side pieces, and then I'm gonna try to get the flooring in and then put down the baseboard. All right, we got some of the flooring in. We miscounted, need just a few more. And then we got some more of the trim put up. Top, just gotta caulk that, get a couple spots down there, and then get the base run, work on that. But it's coming along. We had to shorten our door a little bit, so it'll fit in that area. But it's coming along. All right, we got as much trim in as we can for right now. Trimmed out the little hide door. It turned out pretty well. Again, we got to get a few more tiles over there, and then I can finish out that base, and then I can finish out that corner trim. But come together. August practicing on the rock wall we built. All right, it's a new day in the playroom. And today we'll be caulking our trim that we have up. Quick little trick one of my buddies taught me about caulking is you run you a line of caulk, and then you...
I thought you said I can help when you get to the bottom.
We will.
You are at the bottom.
There's another bottom, buddy. Then you take just a napkin and you run over it with your finger. As you can see, that makes a nice caulked joint. All right, we got it all caulked on this side. Still have to do over on that side. Just to show some add-ons as we were going along, we got this like loft bed with a hide place.
Do you want to see me if I can do orange blue?
Absolutely. This is the rock wall.
Orange blue.
And then we even insulated the garage door. All right, buddy, do some orange blue.
Orange green?
There's a blue right in front of you. There you go. Good job, dude. And through the secret door. Come on, boy. Climb through.
Whoa.